Good afternoon and welcome into the RhinoMan Show. I see a lot of you in the chat already. Appreciate you guys for being here. Hey, Kick, Twitch. Hey, we're on live everywhere as we do here on the RhinoMan Show. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, wonderful day, wonderful whatever. We're on Thursday. We're on the precipice of a weekend. And I know a lot of you people from Slot Fiesta don't feel like gambling, but hey, I'm going to have to take it to another level and head back this weekend. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what's going on. Where's Misha? Mish. Hey, she's here. She's in the live. Before I get to the three questions, let me see who's in the chat. We got Jackpot Joe Slots. Why am I crossed out? Hey, bro, we're going to talk about that in a minute. And I'm going to ask a question that everybody's been asking me about Slots Fiesta. God, I got to go get a shave or do something. I'm going to do something with this beard. Maybe dye it black. I don't know. Mr. Yoshi dropping the buffaloes or the platypuses. I can't tell what they are. Yoshi Slots has been a member of the Good Vibe Cruise for 8 months now. Let's go. I appreciate that, Yoshi. Thank you for being here. Bradley Jones, the mod father. Hey, you know, right now he's modding on that new computer. Hey, he's fast as lightning. They call him Speedy Gonzalez right now. Olga Rosas is in the house. Wizard Sister. Hey, speaking about Wizard Sister, I'm going to pause this right here before we get to the three questions. And I'm going to use the official bottle opener of the RhinoMan Show to open this official beer of the RhinoMan Show, Corona. Hey, you know how I do. I got to keep putting that out there in the universe. Sooner or later, they're going to sponsor me. But since I see the Wizard Sister in here, hey, Wisconsin, look at this. Awesome shot glass. I'm going to take a shot out of it just for you, Wizard Sister. We're going to do a shot of Corona just to see how it is. Nice and icy. Wisconsin, it's a little cheesehead. Gotta love it. That wasn't enough for me. I got to drink some more. Let's see who else is in here. All the usual suspects. I'm glad I don't see Randy. I will be answering a question about him a little bit later. Mag's in the house. Hey, I love seeing Mag at Slots Fiesta because she was wearing the RhinoMan official merchandise. Hey, if you're going to get the merchandise, get it from my Streamlabs store, not the what is it? The Teespring. I think something's going on with Teespring. I don't know yet. I'm going to have to figure it out. Avalon Slots is in the house. What's going on, brother? Hope you're not working too hard trying to recoup everything that you lost. Ivy Slots is in the house. Gambling Mitzi. Olga Rosa. Spin and Win Slots. We got them all in here. 2 peas in the pod. Appreciate all of you guys. Hey, let's get to these 3 questions as we normally do so we can get on with the show. Question number 1, guys. What would you give a piece of your body to do? Hey, I was talking to Jackpot Joe today. He said he would give his left nut if he could be thin again. Hey, I don't know what he would do to be thin again, but without a nut, he probably couldn't do too much. What piece of your body would you give up to do something, and what would that something be? Hey, or someone. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say I'd sit naked on a barbed wire fence just to drink the bath water. I don't know what that means, but hey, is a frog's ass watertight? Maybe. Billy F. and Slots, welcome in. Thank you for coming in. What is something people do that annoy you? Hey, people do a lot of things, but driving to work, cutting me off in the fast lane, and then going 55 is not one of those things I like. I'm just saying. I don't understand question 1. You don't understand the question. Jackpot Joe said to me today, I would give up my left testicle if I could be thin again. Hey, what piece of your body would you give up to do something or be something or be with someone? What part of your body would you give up to do something special? Hey, let me know. Question 2, what is something people do that annoy you? Me, it's driving in the fast lane. If they cut me off and then slow down, and then, hey, I'm not a fan of that. And if you've driven with me, you'll know that. Absolutely. And the final question, guys, is have you ever ate something that's expired? Hey, Do these companies put out the expiration dates just to get you to buy more products, or are the products good past their expiration dates? Please don't repeat it. Yes, Sister Yoshi, I'm sure Yolanda's going to hear from that one too. Trace the Ace, good answer. What did Trace the Ace say? Everything annoys me. I'm sure everything annoys you. That's absolutely right. Sammy Huff, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you being here. So, what do you think? Have you ate something that's been expired? I would give up my love handles. Then I get skinny and still get the choice to do what I want. Hey, give up those love handles. Avalon, you don't have a lot of love handles. If you see me, you know. Rose, appreciate you coming in. Appreciate everybody else in here. So, have you eaten something that has been expired? Hey, let me know. Okay, guys. Hey, there's my buddy. High five. High five. Welcome in. Hey, it's the younger version of me. Hope you guys enjoy that. Not Mrs. Rhino. Heard expired stuff. Had to get on here. RhinoMan has seasonings that expired 2 years. Hey, they're seasonings. Hey, that's part of it. Seasonings don't expire. They just want you to buy more. Seasonings are good past the date. Hey, medication. If we were in a zombie apocalypse, it wouldn't matter. So, hey, there you go. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay, guys. So everybody that was at Slots Fiesta, everybody that watched Slots Fiesta, everybody that was involved. Hey, looks like Duncan. Yeah, it does. Way to go, but he's at work. Appreciate that. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. Everybody that saw me at Slots Fiesta, everybody that I met, everybody that had watched it on YouTube and everything, they had one question. Twinkies never expire. You're absolutely right, Sister Yoshi. The Disney cartoon version of me, yes. Does vodka expire? Absolutely not. Asking for a friend. Hey, it never expires. McDonald's never expires either. Hey, they just have them under that heat warmer for about an hour. So everybody wanted to know this question. They kept asking me. They wanted to see. They wanted to know, was Randy the Slot Wizard there at Slots Fiesta? How come he wasn't there? How come he wasn't on my live? What happened to him? Guys, I want to tell you, we picked him up at the airport. I picked him up and Jackpot Joe up at the airport at the same time. But Randy got off the airplane. He was so frazzled. He was so happy. He said, hey, I got to go do something. I got to get out of here. I don't want to hang around with you guys. I got my own plans. I'm going to be doing something special. And maybe I'll meet up with you guys later. So, he rented a car and he took off. We didn't see him, but we're getting all the pictures from him. Hey, take a look, guys. This was where Randy was at when he was at Slots Fiesta. There you go. He was on a mission. He went straight out to Area 51. They have an alien brothel there, and Randy went and played at the alien brothel. I don't know what he played there, but he was having a good time, so much so that we didn't see him for the rest of the weekend. He just disappeared. I have no idea where he went, what he was doing, but then these pictures started showing up, and we knew he was having a good time. We weren't worried about him. We knew he was in good hands, and he had such a fantastic time. Jackpot Joe, is that man hands? Yes, that's man hands, definitely, for sure. Anyway, guys, that was Slots Fiesta, and that's what happened there with Randy. I will be putting that picture up on my community page just so you guys could rate it later on. Let me know what you think. Where is Randy? I don't know where he's at. He's probably still at the brothel for all I know. Wizard Sister will tell us exactly where he's at. It's either that or he's in the bathroom at Potawatomi with Mr. Handpay. Big Slaughter, welcome in, bro. I got to reach out to you. We'll get this show scheduled and get you on. There's Little Dutchie. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Hey, welcome in, Little Dutchie. Appreciate you. Okay, guys, today's topic is chat. And the reason I'm going to talk about chat is because I see a lot of different creators around a lot of different topics and channels, not just the slot community, but every other community. And they all have different preferences about their chat and what's going on in their chat. Here's what I want to know from you guys. Scotty H-Town, is it me or does Randy look like he's being kidnapped in that picture? No, he wasn't. He was going willingly. Believe me, he was talking about, when I picked him up at the airport, he was talking about getting probed. I have no idea what that was about. I'm just saying, Mr. Hampe isn't at Pato. Who's Randy going to get dinner comps from tonight? I have no idea, Jackpot Joe. There's Barbara playing slots. Welcome in. So we're going to talk about the chat a little bit. I see a lot of you guys going in on the chat, and me as a creator, I absolutely love the chat when it's on my channel. I love it. You guys can talk and say what you want. Very few of you get hidden or blocked or banned or whatever it does that my mods think it's okay to do. They do it, but they know me as a creator, and they know absolutely nothing bothers me, as you see with the comments. There's Gamblers Unknown. Let's see here. Is there going to be any valuable dialogue here today? I'm trying to get to it, Gamblers Unknown, but you know me, I just talk. Anyway, so for me as a creator, hey, anything goes in my life as long as it's not being racial or really derogatory, it's all good. Stacia Slot Channel, thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Statia's Slot Channel. I had to say it right. So for me as a creator, anything goes in my chats. But let's not talk about creators for a minute. Let's talk about you as a viewer of slot channels or videos or slot videos that are live. You see, when you go into a chat, as soon as you come in, everybody says, hey, there's Tracy Ace. Hi, Tracy Ace. Hi, Tracy Ace. There you go. Everybody, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people saying hi to you. Do you say hi back to each one? Do you put it all in one thing? Do you like that you have to comment back and forth to people when you're going into the chat? Hey, some people say, hey, I would rather just say one blanket hello to everybody and get that done with, so now we can add to the live that's going on and go from there. Hey, I don't know if it bothers you or not. Some people it does bother. Some others it doesn't. They like communicating back and forth. But I was talking to creators over the weekend, and a lot of them say, hey, I just watch your show in the background because I don't want to get into a lot of this and that on the chat. I would rather just enjoy the show and go from there. What are your thoughts on that? I need to know that. Here's another thing. I hear people say all the time, hey, you didn't say hi to me in that chat. What's up with you? Are you mad at me? Did I do something wrong? Did I say something? Did I not do anything? Did you block me? Could people see me? All of these things. Hey, it has nothing to do with that. If you don't get a response from somebody in the chat, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Nobody's taking anything personal. Don't take it floofy. I try sometimes, but find it's better. It's a blanket is easier. Hey, you're absolutely right. But you know, some people, if R.A. Jr., hi all, what's going on, bro? Thank you. There's the blanket, hi all to everybody. Appreciate that. But some people get offended if you don't recognize them in the chat, or how come you haven't recognized me in the chat? Did I do something wrong to you? Do you not like me? Insecurities start popping up, and people say, hey, wait, how come you haven't talked to her or whatever? And so they keep dropping the same chat, hi, and try and force you to talk. A lot of times, if I'm in a live stream, I'm doing 2 or 3 things at once. I'm listening to either a work call, or I'm working on the show, or I'm doing something that's keeping my attention away, but I am listening to what's going on in the live. Some take it personal. Zoltar sent me a letter saying I was being mean to him. Yes, Zoltar talked to me about that, but I worked it out with him. I told him what was going on with you, Scotty, and that you needed to see a beach in California pretty soon. hey, it's been raining here like cats and dogs, and it's not getting any better. It's supposed to rain again at the end of next week. So we'll see what happens. I'll get to the beach eventually. Um, Bradley Jones, you always say hi to me, and that makes me feel special. Thank you, little Dutchie. Absolutely. Hey, I try and recognize everybody in the chat when I come into the show or I start the show that I know. But you guys know me. I'm not the best at keeping up with this chat, and it's not personal. If I miss your name or if I don't say something to you, whether it's here or playing slots, it's not personal. Not I love everybody, and I'm not going to purposely shun somebody from my chat. If you show up in my chat, I'm going to say hi regardless. Unless, no, I'm not even going to get there. Unless it happens to be somebody from my past, my distant past. But that's a horse of a different color. We'll talk about that on another show. I hate people start proposing to me. Hey, if they propose to you, think about it. Back in the day, a proposal was like an offering. I'll give you 2 cows and a chicken for your daughter. Hey, try and negotiate, get the best settlement you can, Trace the Ace. I know you have a lot to do with lawyers, so hey, Mag, 100%, so easy to miss some of the chat. Yes, it is easy to miss some of the chat. And then there are some creators that don't like you talking about certain things in their chat. Oh, little Dutchie's telling me to get my glasses on. Let's see if I have some glasses here today. Oh, no, these are not going to work. I don't think these are going to work. Well, Big Slaughter. Yeah, I always feel bad if I realize I missed someone later. Yeah, and I go back and look at the chat and see if I missed anybody later. And I do apologize if I do miss anybody that comes into the chat and I miss them. But as a creator, some creators have rules for their chat. They don't like you, talking about other channels, or if you catch them on a bad day and they may not like that person or that channel, they may just say, forget it, block me. Hey, and it all goes away. That's one way to deal with it. But for me, I enjoy going into the chats and I enjoy interacting with the chats. There's 2 different ways that I enjoy doing that. Oklahoma Casino Review Slots. Hey, what's going on? Is this. If I go into a chat and I'm busy doing something else, I would rather just say hi all or just watch. If I have few moments where I could start texting back and typing back, you guys know me I got fat thumbs, so it's hard for me to do that. But if I have time, I go in and I start talking back, and hopefully I can add something of value to the chat that's going on. But for a creator, the chat is one of the most important things. If you could keep people talking as your moderators, talk to them, drop their links. Penny D, hey, some creators have to super chat to get them to respond to your answers. Some creators do that. They'll ignore the rest of the chat and then have you super chat them. Hey, they're forgetting when they started, they had to do it the other way around, and there you go. But this isn't one of those creators, so don't feel bad. I love the super chats. I agree with you, RhinoMan. I've been giving you hell from day one. He'll take it well and laugh. Yes, I will. Nothing you guys could say in that chat to me that's gonna upset me. I brush it off. It's nothing. It's fun. We're having a good time. I'm a big boy. In my 50s, so hey, I grew up with a lot of jabs and everything else. Some kids today, they can't take that. They get offended. You say the wrong thing, they get offended. I'm sure some of you guys have been offended by some of the things I say. But hey, it happens. So the chat is one of the most important features for a creator. And if you have good moderators like I do with Sister Yoshi, Scotty H-Town, Jackpot Joe, Gamblers Unknown, I have a ton of moderators in there, and they're funny people, and they do know how to keep the chat going. I'm surprised. I think I even gave Randy a ranch. Some chats are more friendly than others. This is one of the best chats with the most friendly people. And that's because of you, Rhino Man. You definitely roll with the punches. Hey, I appreciate that, little Dutchie. Absolutely. I don't take offense to anything anybody says in the chat or anybody that tells me anything personal either in person. As this weekend, a lot of people did tell me quite a few things. I think Randy the Slot Wizard fell asleep on the toilet, and that's coming directly from his sister. Hey, I wouldn't doubt it. He had a rough weekend. I'm just saying. He partied just a little bit too much this weekend, and I'm not sure if the Wizards boss even seen these pictures yet. But Randy came home feeling good when I met him at the airport when he was going back home. Man, he had the biggest smile on his face I have ever seen. And I think that goes to question number two. I wonder what body part he cut off just to go to that particular brothel. Hey, I don't know. He could have went to a couple of different brothels or whatnot. So what the questions that I have for you on chat are this. Do you like saying hi to everybody when they come in and expecting a response back? If you don't get a response back, do you feel like they are mad at you, or they don't want to talk to you, or they're upset for whatever reason? Or do you think they just missed it? And I'm not talking about the creator. I'm talking about the people that are in the chat. As you're in the chat with us live, like for instance, Sister Yoshi's in here, and say Trace the Ace comes in, and Sister Yoshi's been saying hi to everybody else, and then all of a sudden Trace the Ace comes in, and then Sister Yoshi doesn't say hi to her. Do you feel hurt, Trace the Ace? I think Trace the Ace doesn't even care. But you know, a lot of you guys in this chat don't care, but there are people that watch and they get upset when somebody in the chat doesn't respond to them. And my thing to them is, hey, if they don't respond to you, it's not personal. Just keep going on. And if they still don't respond to you after being in several chats and several things, don't worry about it. Hey, it's no big deal. Just move on. Just keep going. You don't have to take it personal if somebody doesn't say hi to you in the chat. You just have to keep moving forward. I don't say hi to a lot of people. No, I'm just glad I can say hi to everyone I can. I appreciate that, Wizard Sister. Mag, it's letting loose here at my job. What's going on at your job? The rain? The weather? Let's hope it's all good. Let loose, Mag. It's all good. I love this live stream topic. Needed. Yeah, it's true because you know I've been into several lives, and a lot of time either I'm driving, working, or doing something, and I can't interact the way that I would like to with the live. And you guys know me. Look, you guys will rarely see me in a live past 3 o'clock. And here's the reason why. After my show, usually I go downstairs and I sit with not Mrs. Rhino Man, and we have dinner, we eat. I turn my phone off just so I could spend that quality time with her, and not have YouTube or anything else involved. And then right after that, it's right to bed. This isn't an airport, Joe. No need to announce your departure, LOL. There's another thing. Jackpot Joe is announcing his departure from the live. And that's a good point. Do you get upset when people leave the live and don't say anything? Um, how can it be a jackpot party if you're not sure you're gonna get one? Hey, it can be a jackpot party because he does get them, or you get them, or everybody gets them. But that's another point. Do you announce when you're leaving the chat, letting everybody know, telling the creator, hey, thank you, but I got to go. I can't stick around. Or are you just saying that for everybody else in the chat that you've been communicating with because you get 12 questions? I don't know. Anyway, here's the other part of that. You won't see me on many lives after that. Hey, I go have dinner. I shut the phone off. That's my decompression time. That's what I close down. Unless not Mrs. Rhino wants to watch something, then we'll do that. But then shortly after that, I go to bed. I am up every day, 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Either got to go to work or I got to come into the studio and start working from home and do it that way. So I'm up early, very early, and I'm in bed very early. I'm an old man, as you guys can tell by this white beard that not Mrs. Rhino's been making fun of me. Slip in and out. I might not come back. I might come back. There you go, Kissy Cat. I appreciate that. And if you guys, there's 141 people in here. If you guys are in the background, come on in and say hi. I appreciate it. Absolutely. And I got some people on Twitch too. And I got 1 or 2 people on Kick. Hey, RhinoMan's growing like a weed. I feel guilty when sometimes come up and then I leave the chat. Weird. Not at all. I actually say hi to as many people as I can. The chat rolls. Yeah, the chat rolls pretty fast. If they don't reply back, I don't hate when I've missed somebody say hello. That's absolutely true. FYI, every time I hit a jackpot at Rivers, they put your name on a barrel every Thursday. They put your name in a barrel every Thursday. They pull 10 names, 20K. I've never won, but I don't want to miss. Yeah, the one time you miss is when you're going to hit it, Jackpot Joe. And Rivers Casino, guys, that's the casino. In case you guys don't know, you have to pass through a metal detector in order to get into the casino. And every time Jackpot Joe goes in there, they do one step further. It's like TSA. They take him into a back room, and the guy always comes out zipping up his pants. A few minutes later, Jackpot Joe comes out of the back room holding his butt. I don't know what that's about, but hey, appreciate that. Sometimes fixing dinner while the show is on. It's dinner time when RhinoMan show is on. Appreciate that, little Dutchie. If it's 3:30 here, it's probably 5:30 or 6:30 where you're at. I don't blame you. Enjoy your dinner. I don't have a problem with my chats. Move slower than Jackpot Joe away from a buffet. Hey, that could be true. I'm usually at work when you go live, RhinoMan show. Hey, but I know you're in the background watching, and I don't take offense. Some people come in, some people watch from the background. It's all good. But I just wanted to address the fact that some people, get offended if you don't say hi to them in the chat, or they think you're upset at them. Hey, we're not upset at anybody. Anytime I go into a live, I say as many highs as I can. You could only imagine if you go into like NG's live. He has like thousands of people in there. Mr. Handpay, he has thousands of people in his lives that are chatting back and forth, and I've seen it go by. It just keeps going and going and going. And hey, there would be no way I could keep up with that. This is what I call training right now. Training for when I get that to that level, I'll be able to keep up with the chat. So I gotta practice and keep going. Floofy, I get some that's been blocked by other channels moaning about it to me, and I just tell them they're not liked and have them pissed per se. Okay. And that's true. If you go into a chat and you're being blocked by the creator or the creator's mods, then maybe you shouldn't go back to that channel. That's part of it. I mean, if you're not liked, hey, don't go to that channel. Go to a different channel. There are plenty of people out there. Tony Tooch is in the house. Say hi to me, damn. I did. Tony Tooch is in the house. Appreciate you being in here. Tracy A says glasses. Yes, glasses. Did I mess something up again? I probably did. I screw things up all the time. But you guys have come to like that and know that about me. So there's no big deal there. Cheers. OS Slots, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay. So let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. Let me know what you do in the chat. Um, I see many of you. I at Shop Rite Aid right now. I'm at Shop right now. They're selling expired peas. Anybody wants some? Hey, grab me a bottle of them. Billy F and Slots, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that. I keep hoping to get blocked here, but dang, they don't want to do it. See, that's why I will never block anybody because, hey, my numbers will go down really quick if I block some of the comments that are coming out of some of your mouths. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, let me know what the plans are this weekend, what you guys plan on doing, where you plan on going. I am going to be someplace hot that I could wear shorts and flip-flops and be in a casino and be able to gamble, maybe get on a river and do a jet ski or something like that. Where are you, SD Kitty? He's in here somewhere. Don't worry about that. Walmart sells expired drip. Hmm. Oh, dip. I thought drip because you. I'm just saying. Um, I'm working Saturday. Usual. Okay. I'm gonna be cutting hair, styling class. Billy F and Slots. Cheers. Cheers to you, bro. I'm gonna have to open another one.
Thank you.
It is Thursday night. Absolutely nothing this weekend. Blizzard. Bro, I couldn't even stand the snow. I'm done with the rain. The rain has been keeping me gone for a while. Okay, let's see. Two peas in a pod. Being a content creator, you're going to deal with all kinds of personalities, and some are not so nice. So you have to build up a tough skin um, for the trolls and allow the ones that show you love to embrace them. 100% correct. I love the trolls. I love being a content creator, and I do not worry about um, in the chat if they're making fun of me. Look, guys, one of my biggest insecurities prior to starting YouTube was, being able to do this and read the chat and everything else and being in front of a camera. It's just like talking to friends, and I see all of my friends in the chat going back and forth, and I got over that really quick. I see people walk into a chat room who are new. They don't understand the vibe and they get mad. Absolutely, and I'm sure a lot of people come into this channel and they think the same thing. Wow, he's being an a-hole to that guy Randy the Slot Wizard, and I've seen him in other chats and he's a nice guy and blah blah blah. And then they just hear me blast him, or Jackpot Joe, or Scotty H Town, or RA Jr. Rhino gives a head up on your April Fool joke this year. Hey, I can't give any heads up to that one, but it's going to be a good one. Absolutely. 100%. It's going to be a great one. You guys are going to have to tune in for that for sure. True Scotty H. A lot of people can't understand our humor. Yes. And I'm just looking for the people that can understand it and not take offense to me saying something. I know Scotty H Town, they wonder um, what we are chatting about. Hey, I love when you dump on Randy. Hey, I don't need to dump on him. He dumps on himself all the time. That's why he created the man panties. Scotty H Town Rhino Man, I love your voodoo dolls Randy made me. They don't work, but I have hope. Hey, Randy's coming out with the new voodoo doll store just for Rhino Man paraphernalia. It's like Build-A-Bear. He lets you record a little something and stick it inside the voodoo doll, so that way you could hug it and get that voice directly from Rhino Man. Hey, if it works for him, it works for him. I I don't know what to say to that, Floofy. Two should have been my first sub. Absolutely. I agree with you. But anyway, I wanted to bring your attention. Sometimes when you don't say hi to somebody, they take offense to it. When people come into the chat and they don't understand what's going on, you moderators are great. You let them know what's going on. But some creators, they're not as free with the chat as I am. I hope you guys appreciate that. Nobody's getting mad. Don't mess with SoCal Slots. Just saying, yeah, don't mess with her. She's like a mama bear and she goes wild. Have no idea what that's about. But either way. Anyway, guys, this has been a quick 36 minutes just talking about do's and don'ts of chats. I will definitely follow this up again with something else. But until tomorrow, guys, I will be on the road. Like I said, I'm going to be in hot weather. You're going to see me in cargo shorts, flip flops, t shirt. I don't know if I'll have the cowboy hat on at that time, but we'll see what happens. Hey, stay tuned. There's going to be some good lives coming up this weekend. No, Randy. Tonight he's in the bathroom sleeping on the toilet. Yeah, I guess he had one too many drinks. Guys, I love everybody in the chat. Love seeing you guys here. I got to go downstairs. I got to feed not Mrs. Rhino, clean up, pack, do what I need to do for tomorrow. Hey, you guys cheers. Have a good weekend. I will talk to you early in the morning on the